Hello everyone, how are you? It's good to see you again. I'm Brandon, and this is day 8 for my water fast. And today I have a few little updates. I'll update my weight right quick, and I'll update what I've been doing and how I feel and that sort of thing. First of all, I will say that yesterday, all day, nothing but water, a lot of water. I drank a ton of water. Actually, hang on one second, let me grab something. I'm going to grab my water jug. Okay, just so you can see, this is the water I've been drinking, the Watson's distilled water. And yesterday morning, just in the morning, I drank half of this. And when I went to the office last night, I drank the other half, basically. So I drank more than one of these in one day. Actually, I feel thirsty right now, so I had to have some. But anyway, this morning I had a Chinese lesson at 8:30, so I went to meet my Chinese teacher at Starbucks. We always meet at Starbucks, just twice a week. We go over there, and I actually ordered a coffee with no sugar. And when they gave it to me, for some reason they gave me some kind of like macchiato with a little sugar in it, and I still don't understand how that happened, but I was too busy with my lesson, and I didn't go back to order another one. I drank a little, and then I threw the rest away. So I just felt like, nah, what's the point in going back and ordering a coffee? I don't need it. I'm on a water fast. So I chunked it, and I came home, and I drank lots of water. So I did have a little bit of that, but because of the caffeine, the sugar, and the milk, I don't know why they put those things in there, but I thought it's best for me not to have any caffeine, because the last 2 days I've had nothing but water. I haven't cheated at all. I think you remember from my other videos, if you watched the first few days, I had like one drink every day that was not water. Like one day I had black tea with no sugar. Another day I had, I think, black tea with lemon, no sugar. Another day I had... was it green tea? Yeah, green tea with no sugar. Another day I think I had matcha with no sugar. But yesterday and the day before, it was strictly water, 100%, nothing else. And just to be clear, I haven't eaten anything in 8 days. Today will be 8 days. Later today will be exactly 8 days. But anyway, how am I feeling? Okay, well, today when I got up, I'd slept for 9 hours, and I did wake up twice last night to go to the bathroom just to pee. That's no big deal. I didn't feel bad. I just had to pee, and I went back to sleep, so it was okay. Yesterday, I slept for about 12 hours. I went to bed early, and I got up late, so I slept for 12 hours. I only woke up a couple of times, and didn't really have to go pee, so that was interesting. I slept most of the time, was able to stay in bed. But about my cough, the whooping cough thing, it's still here. I think it's going to be here for a while. I mean, I've had it for over 4 weeks now, and I will say that the urge to cough and the frequency of cough has gone down a lot. Especially over the past couple of days. But there are two things with the whooping cough, and I'm having trouble finding information about this on the internet. And one of those is, I already know that when you cough, it restricts your airflow, and so it's hard to breathe in. And if you try to gasp for air, it makes a loud sound, and that's why they call it whooping cough, because you're going, you're trying to get air, and it's terrible. But what I don't understand is that it feels like when I swallow, it feels like there's something in my throat, like there's something in there. And like if I drink, I try to drink like this, and I don't tilt my head back. If I tilt my head back and drink and swallow, it really feels like something's in there, and it makes me want to cough. And so I drink with my head kind of like this, and I swallow with my head like this, not like this. Even just doing this, if I lift my head up like this, you see how my voice just kind of goes out? It closes. See, I'm talking. Do you see that? Do you hear that? It closes off. It's like I can feel that it's not open. And so, I don't know how to understand that yet. I'm still trying to figure out. It's difficult to find. If you know any information about that, you can leave the message for me in the comments, and I would love to check it out. I'm still looking. But it came up at the same time as a whooping cough, so my guess is that it's just related to that. But anyway, my energy level is just so. When I'm not moving, I feel okay. But as soon as I start to go do something, actually I don't even want to go do something. As soon as I start to move, I feel just fatigued and tired. So I'm waiting for, from what I read online, maybe about 10 days to 14 days, your energy starts to go up. And that's what I'm really looking forward to, because if that happens, or when that happens, I can get active. I can go back to the gym maybe a little bit and do some light exercise. I still have this whooping cough, so can't do much, but at least maybe I can go out and ride my bike or walk, instead of just sitting around all the time. So that's the way it is. Weight loss. Right now, I'm at 85 kg, and if you'll pardon me for a moment, I'll look that up in pounds. When I started, I was a lot more than that. If you remember the numbers. Oh, actually, check it out. Okay, I showed you this chart the other day. Yeah, I put day 7. Yesterday was day 7, and 95.16 kg, or 209.5 pounds, is what I was at 8 days ago. And yesterday, when I weighed last night, I was 85.5. So that's almost exactly 10 kg. But in pounds, that's a lot more. It's a lot more in pounds. I was at 209.5 pounds, now 188.5 pounds. So you can see that that's over 20 pounds. That's crazy. That's crazy. But what you have to understand is, the first couple of days, I lost a lot of weight, and that was mostly water. Just getting rid of a lot of water that your body's holding on to. So most of that's not fat. And I know some people understand fasting really well, and some people don't. Some people attack me. Even people around me, they're very quick to tell me, oh, that's not healthy, or that's bad for your stomach, or the acid in your stomach, or it's not healthy to stop eating and then eat again, and then and I heard one comment yesterday. It's one of the craziest comments I've ever heard, which is, Brandon, it's not good to eat and then not eat and then eat and not eat. You should either eat or not eat, but not both. Which means I don't understand. If I don't eat at all, eventually I will die. So I didn't understand that comment. But this was one of my acquaintances here in China, and he was saying that in English, and his Chinese is good apparently. Obviously, but apparently his English expression is a little strange. So I didn't really understand what he was trying to say. Of course, we have to eat at some point. We have to, but to tell me either eat or don't eat, but don't do both because it's bad for you. Well, I think that maybe not eating at all ever is the worst thing. Maybe. Just maybe. I don't know. It's just a hunch, But anyway, today, when I weighed, it was 84 something, I believe. I would weigh again right now, but since this morning, actually it's still morning, it's like 10:39 in the morning right now. But if I weigh again right now, it'll be incorrect because I have all my clothes on and I just drank a lot of water a minute ago, so I think it won't be accurate, but I'm pretty sure it was under 84, so it's over 10 pounds, over 10 kg in 8 days, So if you're interested in the weight, that's what it is. But as soon as my energy level starts to go up, and I feel like this is becoming more manageable and easier to breathe, then I will be a little more active with, exercising, but just light exercising. I don't want to overdo it and tax my body. I really want my body to have an opportunity to heal. Okay, and that's the main reason. The weight loss is great. I want to get rid of the fat, and whenever I start to exercise, I want to see my muscles. Who doesn't want to do that? Most people do. So that's important to me. But the main thing that I'm trying to do here is work on my health. And I am slowly noticing some improvements. But right now, I wake up, and often throughout the day, there's bad taste in my mouth, my tongue, and in my mouth. So I know that my body's getting rid of stuff. But, even though I've brushed my teeth already, I need to brush them again. It just doesn't taste good. So that's the way it is. Anyway, let's see. I haven't specifically made any videos about China, and I haven't done that. I've been in China for over 4 years, and I haven't made any videos specifically about that, and there are a couple of reasons why. But recently, I've been watching some videos, some vloggers who are in China. Some have been in China much longer than I have, and some just a very short time. But I know a lot about China and the people here, the culture, many different aspects of China, and the relationship here between different regions, and popular things and food, whatever. It just doesn't matter. There's so many different things I know about, and I have lots of friends here, but I haven't taken the time to really make a lot of videos about China, because, to be honest, I don't feel like it's still the best thing to do, even if all of your stuff is positive, really, and maybe even constructive. Constructive is also positive, but many people take the constructive comments as criticism, or attacks, or trying to make the country lose face, or whatever. And so, no matter how good your intentions are, and no matter how good your wording is, someone is always going to be offended, and usually the people that are offended are the ones that are willing to put the most energy and effort into hurting you, or attacking you, or getting you in trouble. And I'm not interested in that, and so that's the reason why I haven't made any real videos. I've been kind of not doing that, and a lot of people have wondered why. Because I have lots of friends and stuff, and family in other countries, so they want to know why I'm not making videos. Well, it's not like, if you go to Japan, there are tons of vloggers, and that's open. It's completely open. They don't block YouTube, and they don't block Facebook and all these other sites, and there's more freedom of speech and that sort of thing. But they guard that here, and so I try to basically stay away from that as much as possible, and just follow the guidelines. For any of you who are interested in making videos and becoming a vlogger in China, I don't know. I wouldn't say yay or nay, but I personally don't do so much of that, and there's good reason why. I think that right now, the way things are with the internet and VPNs and having to connect to the internet and all that sort of thing is it makes things a little up in the air. You never know what the law or the rules going to be in the next week or the next month. It's constantly changing. So, I don't do too much of that. So if you want to ask me questions about political things or government or this or that, I'm not going to be able to answer any of those questions, because privately I can talk about those things, but definitely not on a video. And I don't really know. I mean, I know pretty much all the laws that apply to me and to the people around me, and what to do, what not to do, and so I follow those things. But I'm not directly involved with anything related to politics, and so I don't discuss it really, and I don't watch TV. So even American politics back in the U.S., I don't know. I don't care. To me, they're all the same, so it doesn't matter. Vote for one, vote for them all. To me, voting is a complete waste of time. So anyway, if you have any questions about anything, the fast or whatever, if If you have any questions about here, even China, I'm willing to answer those questions too. And also, if you're interested, I know some people who are looking for English teachers. So if you have a bachelor's degree and a little bit of teaching experience and a TESOL, it's a teaching certificate that you get. If you have any of those, or all of those, I mean, then let me know, because I can connect you with some people who are looking for some teachers. But anyway, talk to you later. Bye. And by the way, I'm going to put that in another video. So if you have anybody who's interested in the teaching, then I'll make a video for that, and they can contact me. Anyway, see you later. Bye.